this is Cat's Diamond Painting. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've joined me here before. I'm here today to do what will probably be quite a quick unboxing of my latest purchase from Diamond Art Studio. Diamond Art Studio are a diamond painting shop in the UK. They are one of my absolute favourite shops. They tick a lot of boxes for me. Really good quality, very reasonable on cost for a premium diamond painting shop. They do fully licensed artwork. They're committed to not using AI. Loads of things that I really love about them. Oh, and they're hand rendering their kits, and yeah, all sorts of good things. Anyway, this is a kit, and I'm explaining this before I get into it because I don't know exactly what I'll find. This is a kit I bought from their Wonky range. So they are very committed to quality over there. And if there are any imperfections in a kit, they will heavily discount it and put it in what they call their Wonky range. And by imperfections, I mean cosmetic things, you know, like it could be damage to the box, it could be like a mark on the back of the canvas. It's not going to be anything that is going to impact on your diamond painting experience. It'll just be something quite superficial like that. But it's no longer perfect, so they won't sell it for full price. And they did, I think they knocked about 20% off this, something like that. And then I was still able to use my discount code on top, because if you don't know, I am an affiliate of Diamond Art Studio. Very, very happy to represent this company and recommend them to people. So yeah, I am an affiliate. And if you would like to, you are more than welcome to use the code CAT10 on any purchases you make from this shop. And that's going to give you 10% off any purchases of diamond paintings. I specify that because they do sell some accessories too. For example, they sell some of my putty and they don't discount the accessories, but diamond paintings, that will give you 10% off. And because it is an affiliate code, I would make a small amount of commission. But you can use it on any purchase. It doesn't have to be your first purchase. So yeah, feel free to use that. So this was already discounted by, I think it was probably about £10, and I used my discount code on top. So I got this kit for £41, which, as you'll see when we get into it, it's not the smallest kit. Yeah, it's a really good bargain for a high quality kit. So as always, I have to show you how Diamond Art Studio kits come, because they come wrapped like a present, which is just lovely. So yeah, let me get into this and show you what I actually got. Okay, this is the box underneath. You see their lovely purple branding, and I spot the imperfection, and this is likely just it. The box is crumpled, and yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that is the only flaw with this. And you know, what do I really care about the box being a little bit crumpled? So yeah, that's a pretty generous discount. And the kit is Rainbow Waves by Sarah Miles Art. I really fancied this one when it was released a few months ago, but I held off, and I'm glad I did because I've now got it at a bargain price. So yeah, let's take a look inside. I love this one. I love a seascape anyway. There's just something about the sea or the ocean that I always love. And then I love bright colours. Yeah, there's a lot about this that ticks the boxes for me. It is, I believe, a 50 by 70 kit. So like I said, you know, it's not a small kit for that price. And in case you're not familiar with them, they do ship worldwide. Shipping is free in the UK. You will pay for shipping if you're abroad, but I know it is heavily subsidised. So yeah, the prices are pretty reasonable, but I couldn't tell you exactly what they are. And yeah, there it says there, 50 by 70. So yeah, a nice medium-sized kit. Okay, here are my drills. I'm not going to go through them all because yeah, I want to keep them in this shape, but I will probably get a couple out just to show you. They have really nice drills. I'm actually working on a different kit of theirs, Parenting, that came out last year. And I got in touch with the owner because I noticed when working on that some of the colours had like uniform faceted square drills. And some were like the more traditional mixture of facets. And she said, yeah, they're transitioning to having those uniform square drills. And I was so excited about that because those ones are lush to work with. I do see still some of the older ones, so I'm not sure at what point this kit was manufactured and how far through that transition they would be. Because when companies change their drills, there's generally a transition, you know, as they use up stock of the old ones. But I never had a problem with their square drills anyway, so it's, you know, it's not a problem if they're mostly the older ones. I'm just excited in general that they're transitioning through to a newer style of drills, because I do really like those uniform facets. But yeah, if they mostly see the older ones, we shall see when I get into it. But look at those colours. Beautiful. I don't have a toolkit because Diamond Art Studio lets you choose whether you want one or not. And I never need one. So let's take a look. Oh, there's my sticky labels, which I'll go through in a bit. But yeah, I want to have a peek at this. And I'm just checking it over. But I'm pretty sure that that box issue is going to be the only issue that caused it to be wonky. Oh, also, I hopped on the website before I filmed this just to check. And the full price normal unflawed kit is in stock, but also there was one other wonky kit. So yeah, someone should grab that. Grab yourself a bargain like I did. Okay. Whoop. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, let me move the camera so you can see it all. No, actually, I won't do that because it'll be wobbly and shaky. I'll just move it around. So here is the bottom. And then look at that moody sky. Love it. You've got their branding at the top there. You've got legends on either side. You know, pretty standard stuff, but nice hallmarks of quality. They've got a really nice weight canvas, I meant to say. I feel like a lot of places are using this kind of canvas now. You know, you've got all the hallmarks of quality, like the scalloped edge. It has a slightly fuzzy kind of cotton wool feel on the back, and it's a nice lightweight material, which I appreciate because I don't want flimsy, and this isn't flimsy. But as someone who works on an easel, it's like particularly important to me that a kit is malleable, because I need to be able to roll the completed bits around a roller for how I work on the easel. And yeah, anyway, it means a lot to me when a kit comes with that kind of nice quality canvas material, which theirs are. As I said, they are now fully hand rendering, and you can really see it in a kit like this where you have quite clear sections of colors. Like there's a fair bit of blocking going on in this kit, so I think it will work up pretty quickly. Like a lot of the beach is really blocky, and then the sky, if I bring that up here, the sky is more, what's the word, like involved. There's a lot more color changing going on in the sky, but it's still sort of small blocks of color. I really think this is going to be a reasonably quick project, which is something more and more that I appreciate, because I am really challenging myself at the moment to kind of just get more diamond paintings done. You know, I've built this whole channel around diamond painting. I've built a business around diamond painting accessories. And then often as a result of that, I've not been left with much time for diamond painting, which was the whole reason that this all started. And, you know, my major hobby. So I've been doing a lot of it in recent months. And I do appreciate having some kits in my stash that I can kind of whiz through and have that satisfaction of a completion. Oh, it's pretty. What have we got in terms of specials? We have got 5 AB drills at the bottom here. And I see already that there is a white AB, and that symbol is used kind of in the bits of surf, in the waves coming up on the beach, which is perfect. Like, yeah, why would you not accent those frothy bits of waves with ABs? Love it. Let's have a look at some of the others. Now, I want to be super careful with this, like I said, because I want this to stay nice and neat. I reckon if I'm careful, I can at least get those ABs out. There they are. It's not going to be as neat, but you know, we can live with this. Flinging them around now. Okay, so there is a pretty grey, if my camera will focus. A pretty grey AB, 666, which is one of my favourite shades in the DMC range, so I always love to see that one. Their ABs are really nice, by the way. They've got a very nice, like strong coating. I don't find many of them where they're kind of missing the coating like I do with some other shops. There's an orange. Love me some bright oranges in my diamond paintings. That is gorgeous. That shade of pale sort of minty green. And then there is the white AB that I mentioned, and that's a big old bag of that one. You can see that one's going to be used quite a lot in the canvas. And then let me just pull out one of the normal drills to show you the kind of quality. I think, yeah, this, ooh, obviously my camera isn't focusing because, you know, why would it? This is one of the older styles, so I see some of the kind of drills. I don't know if you can actually see, if the lighting's letting you see, but there's some with the old 9 facet style of drills, and then others in there will have 13 facets, whereas I think the colors that they have that have transitioned to uniform drills, I think it's 15 facets they have. So yeah, they look really pretty. But yeah, I don't want to harp on too much about those because they are transitioning. So if you buy from them right now, I don't know how many of those kind of new drills you're going to get, but I am excited about it, as you can tell. So yeah, these look pretty neat and tidy. I don't tend to struggle too much with trash drills with Diamond Art Studio. There will inevitably be some, but they're pretty generous with the amount of drills that they provide as well. So yeah, I don't tend to run out. So let me get these ones squared away at the bottom of the pack. I've got them out of order, which is going to irk me, so. Oh no, I moved that really badly and I've messed up the sausage of drills. But I wanted to show you this. The sticky labels, which come in a little pouch. So I've got 2 for this kit because there's a lot. There's 76 colours. Nice sticky label with the artwork, which I appreciate now. I'm finally keeping a logbook. And they've referred there to the artist, just to reiterate again that this is licensed artwork. Oh my god, that is such a pretty picture. It's going to be gorgeous. And lots of lovely clear symbols. Their sticky labels are just a smidge too big for the round bottle storage that I tend to use. I think next time, based on, you know, the experience of kitting up parenting, I either need to cut off this bit, the number, which is largely irrelevant, but for some reason I always like to keep it on, or use a different kind of storage, like Elizabeth Ward style storage. Just something a bit longer. You'll notice as well, they don't have any symbols with white letters or symbols on a coloured background. Instead, all of those have yellow. And that is a very conscious thing that they do to make sure that the symbols are printed really clearly, because they've explained before that when it's white, the printer doesn't print white. It leaves a space and prints colour around it. And then if you get any kind of bleed of that colour, it can make the symbol fuzzy. Whereas by using the yellow, the printer is going to be printing yellow and printing a colour around it. And it's just more likely to give you nice, crisp, clear symbols, which we all appreciate. And we've got numbers, letters, and then, ooh, some new symbols I don't see. Honestly, having worked on Outside the Sweet Shop from this company, which had 197 colours, I'm amazed if I see symbols that were not in that, because how did they not just use all the symbols possible in that one? But yeah, they all look nice and clear and easy to read. Fabulous. Oh, I'm super pleased with this. I wonder where the rest of those ABs go. So the grey ones, I see a bit down here in the rocks, and I'm guessing, yeah, there's rocks over here as well. And then the red one, oh, that's a fun symbol. It's like little drops of rain on a red background. That is over here, and then loads of it up in the sky over there, and in those cloudy patches over there. Like I said, it's a very moody sky. You wouldn't necessarily want to be on this beach if the sky looks like that. The orange one is like a little lightning symbol. Where is that? Oh, it's here and here and then here, and yeah, it's actually in a lot of the same places. It's kind of outlining all those red patches. And then that gorgeous minty green one is a little cross symbol. Where can I find that? Here it is. There wasn't loads of that one, was there? Sadly. It's around here. Oh, and there's a little bit up there in the top. Okay, I'm very chuffed with this. I do like my Diamond Art Studio collection is definitely expanding pretty rapidly at this point, because they're really knocking it out of the park with their releases. They tend to do pre-orders for releases, which it's a fairly recent thing. They've said pretty transparently that they're not actually that keen on doing pre-orders because they don't like taking people's money before they can hand over product, but it helps them manage demand, which ultimately, as long as people know what they're doing when they're buying a pre-order and they have realistic expectations of how long they have to wait, which Diamond Art Studio are brilliant about communicating, then I think, you know, that's got to be the right call from a customer satisfaction perspective, because people don't like missing out on kits they want. And, you know, companies learn and grow and get better at predicting which kits are going to sell really well, but it's not an exact science. So yeah, they do pre-orders. So I'm currently waiting for a kit that I bought in their most recent pre-order range. And then once they come into stock, the pre-orders will, of course, all be fulfilled, and then they will have some extra stock. So yeah, they're pretty on top of this stuff. But yeah, I do stalk all their pre-order announcements now. And I think they said they're doing another one around Easter. So yeah, we'll see what they've got for that one, because they have some really fun designs and often quite different styles that I don't see too many other places. You know, I love that different shops tend to gravitate towards different artists. So you get kind of different styles that you wouldn't necessarily find many other places. But yeah, I think this is the first one I have by Sarah Miles. I need to check out her other artwork, see if there's anything else that I would hope to get as a diamond painting one day. But I am really looking forward to working on this one. It's going to be a lot of fun. So many boxes ticked for me. And yeah, check out their Wonky range. Like I said, last time I checked, there was one more of this kit in there. Obviously, there's not a huge amount of kits in the Wonky range because it's just the ones with imperfections. But if there is a kit that you want to get from Diamond Art Studio and you happen to see it in that range, do not wait. Snap it up, because I guarantee you're going to get a bargain. They are not going to put anything up for sale, even with a discount, unless it's going to be, you know, more or less perfect still. It's going to be something really cosmetic like that box. I have not seen anything else wrong with this one. Look, the back of the canvas is pristine. All of the printing is great. You know, it's really just that the box is a bit crumpled, and I got a huge discount for that. So yeah, absolutely check them out. Okay, that is it from me today. Hope you've enjoyed taking a look at this with me. Yeah. Thanks for joining. Don't forget, if you are shopping at Diamond Art Studio, use my discount code CAT10 if you would like to get 10% off any of your orders. And happy diamond painting, guys. If you have enjoyed this video, please consider dropping a like on it. And if you're not yet subscribed, I'd love to have you stick around. So please consider doing that too. And I will hopefully see you again soon. Bye bye.